Right, it's Ghenghismaul again. Here we go again. More fun and games. More fun and games. Yep, Sal. I hope I'm pronouncing your name right, but I just want to let you know this is for, basically this is all for you. A lot, this is response to you. And, everybody else listening, hey, and Desert, Laser, but, part two. The thing is, unfortunately in today's dating society, women really, have you ever thought about this, Sal, that have you really ever thought that women maybe perhaps has it occurred to you that maybe women are just so picky that they will judge a guy in 5 seconds, not even knowing that he could be the soulmate, he could be the lifelong partner, but they look at the guy in 5 seconds. Or, if a conversation was just too awkward in 40 minutes, they're like, geez, I don't like him. He could be my soulmate, but, I'm not going to give him a chance. I'm going to be picky, 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 picky. Has it ever occurred to you why men are angry and frustrated? Because they are not being given chances. I know from personal experience. It's just Sal. You honestly, for real, in so many ways, you say I don't get it, that I'm stupid. But in so many ways, you don't get it. You're stupid. Okay, you don't get it. You just have no idea what it's like to be socially pushed out. What it does to somebody, and like not being given a chance. And it's not. And what I know, you're gonna say, "Whoa, oh, whoa, she's not obligated. You, you're not entitled to anything. You're not entitled to anything." Well, that might be the case, but fine. No one is entitled to anything, but you know, life would be so much easier. Guys would guys want to have hope in their life, and here you're saying like, well, you walked in with no confidence. But can you blame me in today's crazy, fucked up world? Can you blame me? How can you have confidence when a woman judges you in 2 seconds? Or you say, well, like you talked for 40 minutes, you couldn't think of anything to talk about. For your information, once again, you're judging me. You're talking about stuff you don't know about. You were not there, Sal, okay? You don't know what the hell exactly happened. I was just like speaking spur of the moment. I was just giving a quick description of what's going on, okay? I couldn't be exactly detailed on, forgive me, sue me, but you don't know exactly what was said. Once again, you're sitting on your chair saying, well, you ain't talked for 15 minutes out of 40 minutes, and, screw you. I talked more than that, okay? I did, for real. But it was awkward. I'm sorry, it was just a little socially uncomfortable having a million people there, and, I know you're saying, like, oh, you could have done something about it. You could have done something about it. Well, I can't predict if a restaurant's going to have 40 fucking million people in there, okay? I'm not psychic. I don't have psychic powers like the X-Men, all right? Yeah, I'm a comic book fan. Is that another strike against me? But anyways, I just... So I didn't talk 24/7. And then they said, oh, what's the matter with you? What the fuck is wrong with you? What's the matter with you? Seriously, what's the fucking matter with you? I mean, every little thing I did, you criticize. Oh, you didn't talk to her long enough. Oh, you kissed, blah, blah, blah. I just, like I said, I've had people like that put me down. Like, they criticize my every move. They're like, oh, well, that's socially unacceptable. Oh, you can't do that. Oh, you're weird. You're awkward. Excuse me, who the fuck made you king or queen of England? Okay? Do you have a crown? Do you have a scepter? Pally, do you have are you the fucking queen of the universe? Who made you the goddamn expert on delivering the rules of the social world? Who made you the expert? I mean, nobody's perfect, for Christ's sake, okay? You don't know me. I mean, I even noticed too that in the beginning of the video, you said, well, I got this guy pegged. Yes, I got this guy pegged. He's from Philly. He's from Philly. Do you have anything against Philly people, pal? Are you again judging people? Oh, they're from Philadelphia. I'm judging them. Hey, they're no good creeps. They kiss on their lips. They're creepy. I'm labeling them negative terms. I'm making negative label terms on them. Oh, they're no good bastards. They haven't evolved. You're the one who hasn't evolved, my dear. Okay? You think you know all? You don't. You don't know the whole story. Before you just go off rambling, on somebody. That's just it, pal. You do not know the whole goddamn story, okay? For real. You don't know the whole story. So you just can't sit on your couch. You can't sit in your studio and say, well, I bet you the reason you did this was that. I bet you the reason you did this was scared. I bet you didn't call on the phone because you were scared. I bet you did blah, 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 blah. What fucking ever. You don't know what the flying fuck you're talking about. Okay? You can't judge anybody if you don't know the whole damn story. I mean, you're the one who just really doesn't get it. I mean, you and other people who tend to judge others. You say like, well, you didn't do this because you're that. Oh, well, you're weird because you do that. Whatever, it's socially awkward. You're the ones who don't get it. You put people in a dark place. Why do you think like we have like kids committing suicide or Columbia high school shootings? Because these kids were fucking picked on. I mean, I hate to say it, but that's what true forced loneliness says. I mean, you think they were like TFL is all about criticizing the evil woman in the world, and that's hardly the truth. I mean, TFL, a lot of it has to do with there are some people pushed out of society. They're negatively labeled like geeks, nerds, or creeps or losers. Yeah, creep, losers, scumbag. That they're all negative terms, and when you label someone like that, guess what? You're gonna fuck them up. You're gonna fuck their mind up. Okay, so it seems so funny to me that I've heard that you're here to do advice. You're here to help people out. Yet, in your video to me, you personally, how can I say, you ran me right up the ass. Sorry to say it like that, but that's pretty much how it is. You poured acid all over me. And you're thinking like, boo hoo hoo hoo. I'm telling you as it is, Pally. I'm telling you as it is. Okay? So, I mean, I can't help but think of one show. You may have seen this TV show. It's called Patty, Millionaire Matchmaker. And it just has this woman. I have nothing against the show. Personally, I have nothing against Patty. She's the matchmaker, millionaire matchmaker. But I've noticed that this woman, she, out of a blink of an eye, somebody says the wrong thing, or somebody says something that she doesn't like, or more importantly, if somebody has a different opinion than what she does, what do you know? Like, well, you're stupid. You're a moron. How dare you? You don't fucking get it. Oh, women don't like that. You'll never get a date. Blah, 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 blah. She criticizes, puts down, negative labeling. Really, pretty much what you did in that video, Pally. For real. So, I mean, and I know I hate this. I won't say all women. I won't say most women, but there are a lot of women who do this. There are a lot of women who have this attitude. They feel that they can talk shit. Oh, you're an asshole. You're a guy. Oh, you're too short. You're bald. I don't like the clothes you wear. Blah, 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 blah. But I'm entitled to it. But God forbid a guy should say the littlest thing like, geez, can I text you one more thing? Well, you're an asshole. Seriously. It's just that goddamn attitude to right there that makes incentive not want to try. And once again, going back to I'm not entitled to anything. That is in most only intelligent thing you said. You're right. I'm not entitled to anything. I'm not entitled to a kiss or blah blah or whatever. Pally, it's just about what's right. Okay, I mean. Whether you care to admit it or not, you say I'm fucked up. When one of the comments I made that, the dating scene is fucked up. And you said, no, you're the one who's fucked up. Well, it's the other way around. I'm sorry, but there are some cool women out there. But then there are some women too who abuse, and the gold diggers. They take advantage of a guy. They're like, say, well, treat me to a $50 meal, and guys was nice enough. Oh, by the way, I don't like you anymore. And by the way, regarding the chick comment, yeah, I know that kind of tickled your fancy, didn't it? When I say, oh, this chick came by the table. Well, you know what? Is that really such a big deal? Is that a crime? Oh my God! I called a woman a chick. I should be crucified. But it's okay for a woman to call a guy an asshole, right? It's okay to call a woman. It's okay for a woman to call a guy a pig or a jerk or a creep, right? That's acceptable, right? Right? I mean, that's okay, right? It's okay for a woman to call a guy that, but if a guy calls a woman a chick, God fucking forbid. Oh, there's a war now. You see where I'm going with this? Enough of this one-sided bullshit. I mean, I don't know where your standards really are. I mean, Pally, I guess hopefully you're on the equal side. You know, hopefully you won't have the attitude it's okay for a woman to call a guy an asshole or a jerk or a player or blah, blah, blah. But you know, I mean, I'm just saying, you know, hopefully it's like, you know, you're equal on this. I mean, hopefully, you know, you say a guy shouldn't call a woman a chick. Well, hopefully you're just as equal to that a woman shouldn't call a guy an asshole or a creep or a loser, okay? Because that happens a lot. I've noticed too. Like, you know, a guy might not do he might not do anything, but he would just, like, you know, say hello to a woman. But, you know, a woman doesn't like him. She instantly labels him as a creep. Is that okay, Pally? Is that okay? I mean, it's not okay to call a woman a chick, right? Which is not even really derogatory. What does chick mean? It usually means a little cute little yellow bird that popped out of a mother chick, you know? It's a bird, for crying the fuck out loud. Is it really that offensive? I would say it's much, 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 much less offensive than calling a man a loser or a creep or a scumbag or whatever. And you know what? And do you like to talk shit, Pally? I mean, I couldn't imagine some of the videos you kind of, in this video, you seem to, how can I say, make fun of my voice a little, like, you know, if I have a speech impediment, you know, let me ask you something. So you talk shit about, like, guys who have speech impediments. Do you talk shit about someone who has cancer? Or do you talk shit about someone, oh, they're blind. Oh, well, you're blind. You can't see anything. I'm just wondering. Maybe I'm wrong. And, you know, maybe I'm going on my own word. Maybe I'm judging you, but now you know how it feels. And maybe I'm being the idiot here, like, you know, judging you. And maybe I'm, you know, saying things about you which I think may be true, but they're not true because I don't know you that well. But it's pretty much what you did to me, Pally. For real. You know, it's you just, like, you seem to get off on the video, like, you know, putting me down over and over and over again. Do you like to talk shit to people? Desert said it's your style. Well, consider this my style. And you know, for what it's worth, if you don't take this personal, but you know, it's something I had to do. I mean, you talked your way, I'm gonna have to talk my way, asshole. Fuck you, okay? You know, I mean, truth is, I am a good guy, but it takes a while to know me. And, you know, sometimes in the dating scene, I am judged too quickly. I am not given a chance. No, it's not being like, you know, I'm entitled to this and all. You're right. I am not entitled to anything. I'm not... I'm not saying I'm Genghis Khan or like Napoleon Bonaparte. I'm not an emperor of Rome or whatever saying, I deserve this, I deserve that. But you know what? For real, Pally, it would be nice to be given a goddamn chance in the dating scene. It would be nice to have some fucking hope. And it would be nice to, how can I say it? Anytime I speak my mind. Because, all right, in the video, I admit there was one word I used. I used the C word, and maybe that was a little too much. And the C word was a little too much. And, you know, I admit I went overboard, and I apologize about that. But, you know, I had to make a point with an explanation point. I had to make a point, an explanation point on how I really feel. The frustration. Because this is what happens when people are messed with. And, you know, in the end, it's all about doing the right thing. How we treat each other, give everyone a chance. Don't shut people out of society. Don't label them negative stereotypes like loser and creep. You know, take the time to know them. I mean, not everybody's going to be 100% social manners, okay? I mean, yes, I know there are bad people out there. I know there's idiot amies and stuff. Oh, boy, I'm running out of time. I'm going to have to do one more quick video. Don't worry, I'm almost done.